What's up, everybody? So I literally just got home from seeing The Lighthouse, the new movie with Robert Pattinson, Willem Dafoe, and from the director of The Witch, which I just saw recently and really enjoyed. I've been hearing a lot about this movie, and I really wanted to see it for a long time, and I just could not find a showing near me anywhere. So I drove about 40 minutes away to the nearest theater that was showing this movie, because I just had to see it. And holy crap, I have to talk about this movie. I don't like to say this too often right after seeing a movie, but I think this movie is a masterpiece. I think it is one of the best, most original, most unsettling movies I've seen in a long time. And I saw Hereditary last year. That was a deeply unsettling movie, but this movie was just on a whole. It's like a different kind of unsettling. It's not like the demonic stuff. You know what I mean? I apologize if I'm scatterbrained on this video. I'm just trying to get all my thoughts out because I just have to talk about this movie. I really didn't know what to expect going in. I really, like I said, I really liked The Witch. I think it was a really original, slow but suspenseful horror movie that didn't rely on blood and guts or jump scares or any of that stuff. It was very much just about building the tension and just like sustaining that throughout the movie. And I think Robert Eggers, the director, did that very well with The Witch. And I think in The Lighthouse, he's done it even better. Like from the opening shot, like the opening shot, no spoilers or anything, but the opening shot is just black. It's just a black screen, but you just hear the sound, you hear the score come in, and immediately I was just like, so I was on board. I was like, I love this movie already. It is not for everybody, and I'm going to say that right off the bat too. I think there are a lot of people are going to go to see this movie and be like, I don't get it. I think it was stupid. I think it was boring. I think it was too weird, and I can understand that. But I think this movie is all the better for it. Robert Pattinson. I saw the first two Twilight movies. Did not like them at all. And I could kind of tell that Robert Pattinson was being held back a little bit. And I've seen a handful of movies outside of Twilight that I liked Robert Pattinson in. So I'm like, okay, this guy's a really good actor. He can actually, hold his own. I have not seen him be better in a movie. In fact, this is probably one of the best performances I've seen all year in The Lighthouse. And Willem Dafoe, that guy's put out several great performances. And I might like this one the best. These two guys, the back and forth they have, the chemistry, the camaraderie, yet the friction between these two characters is so well realized. It's so palpable. You can just like feel it in every scene, every like line of dialogue that comes out of these guys' mouths. There's just such mind gamey stuff going on with these two guys. It's a kind of movie. It doesn't just like jump the gun right off the bat and just be like, oh, it's really weird and it's just gonna be really weird. Like, it starts off with like you see something kind of weird, and then it kind of just pulls back a little bit, and then it's pretty standard stuff, and then it gets a little bit more weird, and then a little bit more, and then by the end of the movie, it's just like I don't even know how to describe it. It was intense, and I loved every second of it. And like I said, some people might look at that and be like, that's boring, or that's stupid. I don't know. I love when movies can do that and do it well. I have seen movies that are, they're slow burns, people like to call them, but they actually are just kind of boring. They end up being somewhat good a lot of the time, but there's like a good hour and a half where it's just kind of like, okay. But like I said, from the opening moments of this movie, I was on board. I was engaged. It's shot like and like it's not widescreen, and it's black and white. Even that alone might turn people off to this movie because it's very old school in that way. You notice it right at first, but like I said, by the end of the movie, you're so sucked into the story and the back and forth between these two guys that you just forget about the whole black and white, the whole aspect ratio thing. And I forgot I was watching a movie at some points. I mean, I love when that happens. And just from moment to moment, I just kept like waiting to see what was going to happen because I had no idea what was going to happen. The score is amazing. I don't know who the guy is who did the score, but he's phenomenal. Very understated yet very effective. Robert Eggers, I cannot wait to see what this guy does next. He impressed me with The Witch. He has impressed me even more with The Lighthouse. Like I said, I think this movie is a masterpiece. If you like different movies, weird movies, you're not afraid to get a little bit, messed up in some ways, go see this movie. If you're a fan of movies, if you're a fan of film, go see this movie. If you're a fan of good acting, go see this movie. If you're a fan of good directing, go see this movie. This movie has everything that I could ever want from a movie. And I don't have a scoring system, but 10 out of 10, A plus, 5 stars, everything. This movie gets it, and I highly, highly recommend that you go see The Lighthouse. I hope you enjoyed my very rapid-paced, scatterbrained review of this movie. I like I said, I just had to get my thoughts out there. Let me know what you thought of The Lighthouse if you've seen this movie. It is worth your time. If you have to go out of your way to go see it, do it, please, because I really want this movie to expand to even more theaters so that more people can see it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.